So the question that I'm going to talk to you about today is, can art help you heal? How many of you believe that art can help you heal? So yes, I guess we're in the right place to ask that question. So I can sit down and no, I won't. I'll tell you how that works. But first, I'll ask a question before that. How many of you believe that stress can make you sick? So for those of you who can't see, 100% of the audience believe that stress can make you sick. When I first had the courage to ask that question back in 1996 to an audience of hardcore physicians and scientists at the National Institutes of Health, about a third of the audience put up their hands very gingerly and quickly hid their hands behind their back in case their colleagues should notice that they believed in such a flaky notion. And they looked awfully stressed. But the good news is that in the 20 years since that time, a wealth of scientific information has been accumulated to prove not only that stress can make you sick, but how it can make you sick. And it's important to understand a little bit of that before we get to the question of how art can help you heal. So chronic stress, for example, if you're a caregiver of an Alzheimer's patient, if you're chronically stressed, it prolongs wound healing, speeds chromosomal aging, speeds cancer growth. There's an increased frequency and severity of viral infections, and if you go out to get a flu shot to protect yourself and your loved one from the flu, there'll be less of a take rate from that vaccine. And the reason is because when you're stressed, the stress hormones and nerve chemicals that are released prevent the immune system from doing its job to fight infection and help you heal. Now, I want to emphasize that stress does not cause the flu. The flu bug causes the flu. Stress does not cause wounding. Wounding causes wounding. Stress does not cause cancer. Your genes and exposure to many different environmental exposures cause cancer. Stress does not cause aging. Aging causes aging. Unfortunately, although the alternative is not so good. But stress, through those nerve chemicals and hormones, prevents the immune system from fighting those conditions. So this is what happens. When you're chronically stressed, your brain's stress center starts pumping out hormones. Ultimately, your adrenal gland pumps out the hormone cortisol. You all know cortisol as cortisone, the most potent anti-inflammatory drug that your body makes. So when you're stressed, your adrenal glands are giving you multiple shots of that anti-inflammatory hormone, which is good to suppress inflammation, but not good when your immune cells need to be at their peak to fight infection. So if you're exposed to a bug, the bug wins.